That is a great one. Yeah, exactly.
Everybody ready? So Luke, tell us about the hat. It's a bit of a retro look today, the Triforce hat. Is that one of the favourites out of the wardrobe that you decided to rock for UFC 229?
Man in Black, we're going to Connor's funeral.
You told us the other day on our show that you probably weren't going to make it out here. What changed your mind? What brings you out here? How can you decide to come all of a sudden?
There's a lot of complications, different things, but I was in California and the coaching staff is here, and I figured this is the best place for me to get training, and obviously come support Khabib in this venture, and a lot of things we can get done pre-fight for the.
Talk to us about that. How much of a sort of part were you of Khabib's preparations for this one, especially in this past fight week?
You know, I'm always there to lend him a few words, and you know, it's been a long time. Khabib first came in the gym, and I kind of took him under my wing and took him through the ranks of AK and showed him the routes and the best ways to go. And the fucking kid would outwork me everywhere. And so, you know, I've always been there for him. He's always been there for me, and you know. I'm excited for this week, and go talk to him, make sure his head's in the right place. It doesn't need much, man. He's 26-0.
What do you think you'll say to him, sort of in that locker room moment before he goes out there and takes on Conor McGregor?
Same as always, relaxation. He knows that, man. He's more sure of himself than anybody I've ever met. Man, when he's out there, he's so relaxed. You've seen him in the cage. He's relaxed. He's confident. He talks his way through it. Knows exactly what he's doing and how he's going to go about doing it. So just reconfirm those thoughts and make sure he goes in on, changes the angles and comes in relaxed and confident, just pushes his pace and fights his fight.
Your rematch with Chris Weidman's coming up pretty quickly. How are you structuring your training camp? I know you train a bit in California and then obviously in Florida at Hard Knocks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in California for other businesses, but for most of my training is at Hard Knocks. There's a lot of good, hungry fighters that keep me on my toes, and that's what it is, man. You gotta be sharp. You gotta stay on your toes, and you gotta stay challenged. There's not always a challenging foe. Always at AK these days for my size guy, I would say. Right. With Kane and DC and all the boys out. So I'm gonna go back, finish my camp tomorrow, and go back to Fort Lauderdale.
Speaking of guys your size, one of your teammates at Hard Knocks, Steve Mowry, got a huge win in Bellator a couple weeks ago. How good is this kid, you know, just being as young as he is and really you know, having a great record?
Steve is a tough character. So he's on his way to the top, I'm sure, of that heavyweight division. He's a physique. He's an athlete there. There's a lot of tough guys coming out of there.
What was appealing about this Weidman fight for you?
What's that?
What was appealing about this fight with Weidman for you?
It's a #1 contender fight at Madison Square Garden. It's East Coast, it's West Coast. It's you want to shut up and then leave no doubt. Chris is the man. He beat Kelvin Gastelum. He proved himself. He's still there. Kelvin's the hottest fighter, you know, other than the field is here. So Chris put him away in good fashion. I go out and put Chris away. It says something. It obviously speaks for itself, and I'm not going out like that. I'm going out with the way I want to go out, and I'm going to go out on top.
You seem pretty set on going to 205. Why the change?
I'm older. I'm 33. The weight doesn't come off as easy, and the division's open, man. I like my body at that weight. I feel better. I'm more powerful, more athletic. There's not a lot of guys that, you know, I don't feel comfortable matching up with, and you know. As long as DC's out of the way, I'm going to go challenge.
This is the last one at 185 for you think?
I never confirm everything.
Yeah.
You know,
maybe.
And then I can't say anything, but, you know, I'm going to go out there and I expect to perform to my best ability. I wasn't happy with the way things went last time. I had a bad weight cut. I didn't get to where I wanted to be and obviously perform the way I wanted to. So I expect to better that. Without complications, I'm going to avoid and stay healthy and go out there and perform.
Did you ever ask the UFC to have this Weidman rematch at 205 pounds?
I did. I said, they presented the thing, I was like, how about 205? Weidman unfortunately declined. So, you wanted 85, we'll do the 85. We'll finish this thing. You know, Weidman's a tough character. It's nothing personal. This is business, man. I like the fight. We're not, you know, the two best fighters in the world. He's ranked number 3, I'm ranked number 2. That's what we do.
Did you get a chance to find out why he didn't want to fight at 205? Because that's something that he's entertained in the past as well.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't know, but I haven't heard him talk about it recently, but way back when, yes. But obviously, he knows I like to. It's tougher to me to make the weight, so who knows? You know, maybe it's tactics, but I'll be fine. I'm gonna cut this weight right. I'm gonna get this thing down and simplify it as long as. You know, I love Australia, but it's a little complicated to fly to Australia and get your diet right, to work everything, the weigh-ins and how they presented it in a fight early in the morning. There was a lot of complications where I didn't get recovered to where I should have been, and it'll be different this time.
Since you're eyeing 205, Luke, what are your thoughts on John Jones coming back in 15 months, that suspension from USADA?
It's a bit early. It's a bit early. I don't know, man. I'm not really. This USADA thing is getting kind of interesting. You know, I've been dealing with him a little bit this week. I know DC's been dealing with him a little this week. There's, you know, they should choose to attack the right people, not the wrong ones. Just failures and how they are attacking certain people for certain reasons. That, you know, when they should be, you know, doing their job in the first place, and not go after the innocent.
What do you think about?
As of right now, it's not.
What do you think about the rumors? Sorry, what do you think about the rumors around DC possibly being stripped of his light heavyweight belt? If he did get stripped, do you think that would be a thing by the UFC?
I haven't heard the rumors, but we'll see, man. That's the complications of holding 2 belts. It's where you're gonna go. And DC, we all know he really enjoys that extra weight, and so we'll see. Him coming back down, I don't like it. As a friend, I don't want to see him come back down. So I think he's much better suited at heavyweight, and I'd like to see him stay there for the future, the end of his career.
The dynamic between you and Chris this time around, is it going to be different with the rematch? I remember back to the first time, it was a bit personal, it got pretty quickly, especially during fighting. So is it going to be different this time around?
You never know until you're there. I feel good about it. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to do my job. Like I said, this is business, man. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to do what I have to do to win this fight. Chris is it's an interesting matchup. We'll see where his head is come this time around. I don't expect it to get as personal. I think we both know each other through and through now, and we're going to fight. It's going to be a great fight. I'm going to come forward. I'm going to put it on him. I'm not shying away from this fight. I'm not backing up and moving forward. And I'm going to put him on his ass.
We're gonna see another finish in the rematch.
I believe so. I've seen this fight a lot. I run it through my head over and over. It's hard for me to see him get past the second round.
From your perspective, the first match, a lot of people say that Chris was actually winning it up until he was through that spinning kick. What was kind of your reflection of that? Some other people doing it very different.
I'll have to find out in round 5. Round 5 will tell the tale. You want to talk about spinning kicks? I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna show who is the better fighter. I fought Chris on staph, on antibiotics. This is different. Be healthy. I'm gonna prep my body right, and I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna handle this thing. I'm a better fighter than any of you guys. When I'm on my game, when I'm healthy, when I'm in there, there's no one that can fuck with me in this game. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna blast through these guys.
So there's a title, and they've actually told you you will fight that title if you beat Chris this time.
I've been told a lot of things, and there's not much else. You know, we have one guy in front of me that can't make weight, and it is seemingly moving up. So I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna go put him away like nobody else has, and I'm gonna let that speak for itself. I'm gonna take my shot.
It looks like right now the main event of your card in New York is going to be Shevchenko versus Eubanks. probably not the main event that you were expecting when you signed that bout agreement. Your thoughts on that?
I don't have much to say about it. I really don't personally know the other girl. I've heard of. It's an interesting fight. We'll see. I mean, we got some firepower on the card. We got some firepower, no doubt. So we'll perform. We'll make the card just worth everyone's while. Main events don't always tell the tale. We got to put a title on that sometimes, I guess.
You were talking about UFC a second ago, and you were pretty outspoken about not liking the Brock Lesnar fight, and liking the message it sent by him coming back. Have you changed your opinion of that, or do you think that's the right fight for DC?
I want DC to get paid, and if that's what it is, but you know, I'm in a sport where you're sell the baddest man on the planet, not the fakest man on the planet, and that's unfortunately the way this sport has gone lately, and I think they're losing a lot of fan base. They're gaining the wrong fan base and losing the right fan base, and you sell the best fighters in the world, not the loudest, fakest fighters in the world. So. If people want to see the best. That's all it comes down to.
Would a Khabib win kind of be a victory for that sort of? I mean, Connor's backed it up. Yeah, it's time to get out there, but he's obviously a different kind of persona than Khabib as far as who he is as a fighter. Would a Khabib win kind of be a victory for that sort of the best guy winning and there's the guy who talks to him?
Let's not get this wrong. I mean, Conor is the best and Khabib is the best. You have two of the best fighters in the world. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous for Khabib. I'm not saying this is easy, but I know Conor out what he's capable of, and he's definitely accurate with his strikes off the bat. So Conor's loud, but he walks the talk, you know. And Khabib is that humble, quiet, most disciplined, relentless human being I've ever come across. And so he's humble, he's quiet, he's relentless, he's everything. And you have to appreciate that. I learned to appreciate that early on, many years ago when he first came to AK.
Are you going to do standing first, or are you going to do
No, it was a 2-second cut because I have to reset after.